Hello and welcome to TXM TV. I'm Anthony Clyne, and today we're talking about what it means to be a problem-solving teacher in a modern company. So the role of the problem-solving teacher is the same as the role of a frontline leader or a manager or a general manager, senior manager. And that is to solve problems and use the right tool at the right time with your personal style to engage with the people to help them solve problems. So in previous episodes, we talked about how your role is not to solve problems for people. That reinforces a negative culture, a culture of helplessness. But to be the inspiring and sometimes servant leader, you need to be able to coach the people to use consistent methods to solve problems. And some problems are small, some problems are medium, and some problems are big. Let's look at this slide now. So here we have problems depicted by balls or rocks, and at the top you've got lots of small problems. They're problems that don't even seem like problems, they're just mini frustrations. They're things that happen when, oh, that didn't happen right, but hey, it's okay, I've got a workaround for that. And they don't often stop us, but they accumulate up into a big manifestation of problems. And that is, it paralyzes the people's ability to do the work, but it also paralyzes the people's ability to see. It's like a cloud that obscures our vision for excellence. The medium problems, they're the problems that we acknowledge. And there's also a lot of those, but not as many, and they add up to a significant portion of problems. And then there's a lot of structural and project-driven concerns that need focused change and often strategic and very well thought out tactical change to eliminate those problems by introducing countermeasures. So the three types of problems require three different types of thinking and three different types of tools. So as the lean leader, there's a common thread amongst all of these tools is to understand why and go and see and watch the problem or the symptom occurring and then challenge that and to lead the process. But when you come to leading the process, it's knowing which tool do we pick up and how do we pick it up with the right level of finesse. And so the tools here, we've got the tool typically for the smaller problems is solving problems every day. And simply, it's a 5 whys process where the culture is the behaviour that you want people doing, is to identify the problem, write down what we're going to do right now as a workaround or as an interim fix to contain that problem and keep our business going. And then what's our permanent corrective action? And the permanent corrective action requires us to ask the 5 whys. And then we check and adjust to make sure that that's effective, or if it's not effective, redo it as a mini experiment. The second tool is to do Kaizen or A3 problem solving. So A3 problem solving and Kaizen is just to focus on things and use a structured way to work out when to go through the process and do a more elaborate methodology. So a Kaizen is to get everyone in the room and say, hey, we need to solve this problem. What are we going to do? And often that happens where the work is done. So if it's an office, sure, it'll be in a room or remotely. And if it's in the workplace, it'll be right where the work is happening. And you just get a group of people around and you facilitate what are we going to do to improve this. If it's a larger problem, then often we need A3 PDCA. So Plan, Do, Check, Act is an A3 size template from TXM, and that talks us through a structured problem solving method that elaborates on the basic problem solving, but it enables a lot of different opinions from a lot of different people to be considered, put through a process, and people agree on what is the most likely cause, and we then choose what is the corrective action. So that's the A3 methodology, or how we use different tools for different levels of problems at TXM. So thank you for watching this episode of TXM TV. I'm Anthony Clyne, and I hope you can join us for the next episode. Thank you.